Welcome back to Ball Up Top, your new favorite weekly podcast around women's basketball. Oh, God. Damn, it's a little late. We gotta get into it. Tyler, Greer, Shawnee in the building. I don't know, man. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Our voice going through puberty.
I know.
That's Peter Brady.
Voice is getting deeper. Facial hair is coming in. So a lot of people are taking notice. But look, man, it's been a big day. It's been a day of announcements. It's been a week of chaos over the course of Thanksgiving. We're going to start off with some WNBA stuff with the schedule release, and obviously the expansion draft is on deck. Then we're going to get into some of the chaos that did occur, the rankings that have now come out with the AP poll, and maybe in a little bit of check-in with the National Player of the Year race. But we are going to start off with the WNBA and the schedule that came out today. First off, the reveals itself. Shawnee, I'm gonna let you kind of just like you go through the list for us, Shawnee, and like what are your takeaways from this? Like I'm interested in your opinion here.
Well, as a self-proclaimed culture critic, let me get my Siskel and Ebert. But I didn't think they were as good as last year. Like last year, it felt like they were doing it for the love of the game. This year, it felt like they were trying a little hard. I don't know. I just feel like the creativity flowed a little easier from top to bottom. Like, yeah, just more last year. It's only 12 teams, so let's run through it real quick.
13.
Huh?
13.
Oh yeah.
We got an update.
Yeah. That's my bad. That's my bad. Atlanta, typically one of my favorites. I love how they like incorporate the city in their videos. This year, the whole cookout thing wasn't really feeling that. I feel like cookouts are exclusive to Black culture. So if you're going to do that, it can't be something where Christy Sides might be your head coach. I'm just saying Christy Sides might come and be your head coach. I don't know. Because imagine Christy Sides coming to the cookout. What?
We bring green bean casserole.
I saw some. I got some wicked green bean casserole pictures across different people I know this week. Please don't bring that.
Oh no!
I got some wicked pictures. Don't post your plate online, folks.
Yeah, because the food often looks better to you than it does the internet. But like, just imagine Christy Sides coming to the cookout. Like, I wouldn't like that.
That's so wicked.
That wouldn't make me happy.
Off rip with Christy Sides is crazy.
Yeah, but it felt kind of like, all right, y'all, this one. Like, you know how the Miami Heat had that like fire colorway, and then they kept tweaking it until it was like, no, this is too much. Go back to that. Like, that's kind of what it felt like. Like, Atlanta is usually good money. What comes next? Chicago. Chicago to me was like the best. I love the Suspect video. I love the Suspect video, and they did it right. That was Dallas Wings.
Keith Lee turned on Las Vegas. He turned on Las Vegas.
But that was a good concept.
I liked it.
Yeah. Speaking of Christy Sides, like I really like what they were. I'm not stopping pushing that.
No, you're not.
Like it's happening.
You're not.
No. But like, no, I thought that was a good concept. Yeah, that was really good editing, getting like all of the different foods. And then they had like another one where they were like pushing marbles down. I don't know what's the science behind watching those and like carpet cleaning videos and paint swatches.
Satisfying. Satisfying. Like,
you ain't satisfied, Shawnee?
No, I like that. That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay,
there's something wrong with me. Yeah. Like,
I got no. I'm with you. I'm with you. I like it.
No, I'm just like y'all. So that's okay. We're all something's wrong with all of us.
Okay. Well, look, if it's gonna be one, might as well.
Let's see. Alphabetical. What is that? Los Angeles. I get it, but it's just like you pull out a Michael Jackson one for the Indiana Fever, and I was like, okay, Gary, Indiana, but also that took me like too long to put 2 and 2 together.
Sparks fans on average are like 65 years old. That's what that video told me. Like, I'm just saying, I live here, and I was like, Like conversely, the Minnesota Lynx had the albums too, right? But it was
Yes.
a more contemporary album. They chose.
Because I didn't know any of those people.
Outkast was the most recent act. It was Sparks, and they haven't put out an album together in like 20 years.
Yeah, none of those albums were ATD after Tyler DeLuca, and that's a problem. But yeah, also, the record thing has been done a lot with schedule reveals, like across just like leagues in general.
I feel like
they might have.
I know in that area.
Yeah.
No, like I remember like last year they did the downtown or like whatever that neighborhood is. He was like walking around, and because I remember that like record shop, he didn't go in it last year, but like he was around it and walked down that street. I remember it. But I also want to point out that the mascot is too old to have that Roscoe Dash, little like mohawk. Like, we gotta cut that before the season starts. I'm not with it.
Cutting the mascots.
Shout out to Roscoe with the classic no hands.
Okay, who's that?
Yeah, no, I wasn't feeling that. Minnesota. I want to applaud Minnesota because usually they're like 2 days late for some reason. Like they always turn theirs in after everybody else is done, and then this year they were just like,
Cheryl does every job there. She on Premiere. She edited. Yeah. She in the booth.
She was on the Final Cut Pro, and she said, "You know what? I got to get one more shot in." Nah, because when she said Rob for the Liberty, I was like, turn this up and keep it there. Speaking of music, turn it up. I love this song. I love it. So shout out to Minnesota. I love that one. I'm realizing I didn't watch New York's. I saw they took a shot at the Chicago mascot, as they should, because
I've been saying this.
Yeah.
What did I tweet? I think I tweeted out it was the "Everybody Want to Be Whole" with "Host Still Alive" lyric with Ellie, and people got on to me about it. Now look at Ellie saying it, and it's all cool. It's okay. I ain't wrong. I was early, but it's fine. Yeah. It's whatever. It's whatever. I ain't in my feelings about it. It's cool.
Ellie hers was good. Plight of the black woman, so we're actually being an ally.
You know, I try my best. But no, yeah, New York's was good. I like it was long.
It was.
It was a 10-minute video. That's way too long for a scheduled release for my liking. But the jokes within it were good. It was but y'all got it. Like, absolutely not. Keep that away from me and my family. Yeah, nah. 10 minutes.
Oh, Las Vegas. Another one I typically because last year we didn't really do one because we were still drunk off that championship liquor. Love it. This one, okay. So to me, as a fan, I didn't quite understand some of these because I was like, they beat us. Like they was dapping up and hugging Phoenix, and I was like, they beat us in 2021. I didn't like that. They was dapping up Washington. I was like, they beat us in 2019. I didn't like that. Like, since when have we become friends with them? I don't share community with these people. You know, like Atlanta, like just having this whole like, oh, we're buddy with certain parts of the league. I was kind of like, I guess, okay. I understand the joke and the reference to what you're trying to do. I thought the Liberty was hilarious. Like that was clearly my favorite part. And then like the one Portland, and he looks and is like, okay, come here, bring it in. Like that was fun. So but overall I was kind of like, I don't like no Phoenix Mercury. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Speaking of the Phoenix Mercury,
here we go. I was waiting for the self-law off the backboard.
I feel like it didn't have anything to do with any of the teams. Like, if you wanted to do that for like a little cute like media day, like, oh yeah, the team, like we're coming in 2025. Look, team, I don't care. Like that would have been perfect. But to announce your schedule, like I didn't get it, and then. There's no way I'm ever letting Sophie Cunningham like sit on my back. Like, bro, come on. Y'all had to know how that one was gonna look. Especially since like we saw Natasha Cloud on social media saying something like, about how like
in like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the friendship had broken up. Like it was like all right, this was the last straw type beat, and it wasn't apparently. So
and it's like, hey, you do what you do with your coworkers. You do, that's none of my business. But you made it my business, and now it's my business, and I got to see these pictures. And then like last year they were showing feet, and I didn't like that either. So it's just like it goes from like worse to worser, and I don't like it. Washington, no, Seattle missed the mark for me.
So yeah, Seattle, and I put this in the chat, and I mean this as respectfully as possible. I don't know if they know who they could comfortably put on graphics together right now. So like, I don't know, like they kind of had to work with the surrounding teams as opposed to maybe working what they have in house with everything that's going on in house right now.
Yeah, they have a lot going on.
Yeah. Bro, that was probably my favorite joke out of any of the videos. That might be my favorite one. That one and the bridesmaid one for Connecticut. Those were probably my two favorite jokes across.
Shotty went in alphabetical order and skipped Connecticut. That just proves even.
Oh,
always the bridesmaid. Always.
Yeah. I didn't even catch it either.
Oh yeah, because they did the weather forecast and they were throwing shade at the Fever, but then we're kind of, I don't know, like it worked for some of the teams and I got it, and then some of them I was like, what? So I thought it was a good concept though. I thought it was a good concept, and then I like throwing it back to Dejanay in the newsroom with the weird looking mascot. Yeah, they that one was cool. That one was cool. They usually do their thing. I'll give them that. Connecticut is never on my mind, truthfully, ever. So Seattle did the Mean Girls one last year, and then this year kind of whiffed, in my opinion. Like, I get it, but like, it's
bring back Blockbuster, man. That's all I'm saying.
Because like, oh no, because I meant to message you, girl. Like, I saw the video. I was like, first off, Nika mule bait. All right. But then Nika's how about not white refrigerator?
You think she was watching Real Housewives up in stores?
I was like, did you put her on? Where she Nika said, that all right, refrigerator, honey. I was like, what's going on, bro? But like that one was a cute concept. I did think it was interesting. Again, Nika mule bait, but gotta get her when you can.
The game is the game.
Hey, and then shout out to Washington Mystics, man. The front porch. What was it?
Yeah.
What's it called? Yeah. Yep. I like when teams are able to bring the culture of the city into what they're doing. I just wish that DC would do that for their uniforms, and instead of putting the Declaration of Independence, give us the cherry blossoms like the baseball team. Like,
just do cherry blossoms.
Me off.
It's so
bro, the Declaration of Independence. No hoes are gonna buy that.
It was the 17th Amendment, right? To like the women's right to vote.
It was something that we just don't.
Regardless, it shouldn't have been on a damn basketball jersey.
It's not bringing the
cherry
hoes.
blossoms on there. It's so simple.
It's so simple. You literally have on a silver platter. And
you can do black and pink with the cherry. Like it is, and you will have probably the coldest jerseys in the entire WNBA. Like
figure it out.
Just off the colorway alone. Like it's not difficult. It's really not.
Yeah. So I mean, I like that. Yeah, that's all of them.
Indiana.
Oh, the Fever. The Fever
had the Freddies.
Is he raising his son? I'm tired of seeing Freddie Fever without little Freddie. Like, bro, go get your kid and stop it. I do want to see when we find out who Freddie's mom is. I'm still invested in that plot because somebody's a deadbeat. It might be this new lioness.
That's a nasty rumor.
If it's a mom, we're breaking generational curses.
Have we ever thought that maybe
breaking generational curses?
Maybe the mom thought Lil Freddie's vibes were off.
Shut up. You've been online too long. I'm sick of you.
Maybe the vibes were off.
Maybe has bad vibes.
Maybe Lil Freddie had bad vibes. Maybe Caitlin's bringing the best out of Lil Freddie now. Or
Oh,
maybe
Caitlyn is just the stepmom. She's the mom that stepped up.
the mom that stepped up.
But you know who I actually think it is? The Dallas Wings horse. Like they got the same jaw. Like look at the construction. I promise you, the Dallas Wings like fairy horse. I think I need an investigation. I think there is some merit there. This new lion chick, she might. I don't know. We can line them up and we can have a talk show about it.
Hey, IVF, family planning. You know what I'm saying? Like anything's possible in the W.
Well, I was about to make a joke.
I shouldn't. But yeah, no. I pretty much agree with you across the board. Honestly, like some of them were funny. I think there were some highlights across different ones, but I think the Chicago one, for as simple as it was they hit you. It was quick. It was hit after hit. There was really no duds in the jokes. Like everything was at least got a chuckle out of me. Like I think Chicago, like I said, on a budget.
They did a joke that's been done to death recently, and it was still good.
Yes, yeah, and no, it was a perfect mix of like W stuff, but also like with the times. Like I was cool with it. I liked it a lot.
That's hilarious that you said on a budget because they are incredibly broke.
Well, look, man. Hey, it is what it is. Like this is I don't know. I don't know.
I'm in a dream, baby.
I don't know what to tell you, but they did their thing. I got all the props to them. But yeah, I mean, obviously, I'll tell you right now. We'll definitely want to move on to expansion here shortly, but just real quick, the Fever and Sky playing 5 times. Wicked. Wicked. Kathy was on the schedule, just putting as many games in as she could. Oh my goodness. Wicked.
You might as well just like put them in the Commissioner's Cup, like outright. Just write them in.
Bro,
that's
come
what
on now.
For.
Every network gets a game. Come on. Ion, Prime, ESPN, ABC. Who else? Like, come on. Come on. Like, oh my goodness. Everyone. Oh my God. It's going to be
motion.
It's going to be a lot.
Motion.
It's going to be a lot. That was definitely the thing that stuck out to me the most from the schedule. Also, that the finals rematch isn't until July, which is crazy to me. Like, I kind of like the idea of having it a little bit earlier, especially like since it ended the way that it ended, and like there's obviously like still a little jokes going at, little jabs going back and forth. Like they just completely disregarded Minnesota and like, yeah, Liberty Aces day one, y'all got it. But like it's a messy day one. It's Fever Sky, Liberty Aces, Storm Mercury. That's a messy day one. It looked like I made the schedule. That's what I would have done. Like,
oh my God, Captain said, "Hey, you thought I was mad about the dialogue,
bro? Not at all." She said, "More rivalries." Like it's like ridiculous. It's gonna be some messy ass days of the W. Surprise. Like it is. I can't wait. That post game is gonna be so fun. But yeah, to pivot to the other W topic, obviously on Friday we got the expansion draft with Golden State. We did a video closer to the end of the W season. We kind of wrapped up our coverage heading into college, discussing our thoughts about the teams, and I'll make sure that's linked in the description below so you can find that. But just general kind of vibe check here, I guess. For you guys, has anything changed since we last did that? Because I think it was us three that did that video as well. Anything changed? Anything like whether it be the fact that they have a head coach now, so maybe it's a little bit more of an identity.
We needed leaks.
Yes, the fact we don't know who's protected is terrible.
We're all like when I saw Indiana's schedule revealed today, I was like, they fucking mean business. Like that's what their just whole vibe gave to me, is just like we're here, we're trying to win, like entertainment. Like I need everybody else to like follow suit. Like we need leaks of consequence in the W.
Yeah.
We got some free agency stuff before, but this like expansion draft, we needed leaks.
And we can't just rely on the Indiana Fever because they were giving us graphics with 6 people in it, like 6 exactly. 6 exactly in the graphic. And I was like, shout out to you, Indiana Fever admin. Like,
give us something.
For the people.
Give us something.
Will there be another? Will there be more? Like, just Tweet it and delete it. That's all you got to do. Tweet, and the girls that get it will get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I need that. But, Melissa Smith, please don't get comfortable. You're still learning Golden State Valkyrie. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, sister. Like, she's doing the cryptic tweeting thing again, and it's just like, okay. But you can't run around. There has to be a level of professionalism if you want to be a part of something that is taking off. Like, and that's, I'm gonna just leave it at that. So, but no, more admins being for the people. Because why are we not like learning about this? I don't understand. Like, do you understand how much content that could be for the league? How much buzz that could be for the league? Like, oh snap, Dallas didn't protect.
It should have been a whole rollout.
Enrique, like,
it should have been a whole rollout. Like in the build up, like we should be able to have a conversation about. Okay, we know who is unprotected. Who is the best? Like, what is the best case scenario for the Valkyries? And we should be able, like, to have the dialogue and to like actively be building these rosters right now, so we can look at Golden State and be like, why the hell didn't you pick so and so? Why did you pick this person over that person? And I don't know. Maybe after the draft we'll get a little bit more leaks or information about who was what. But like, I don't know. Like when information and information now has always been a problem in the W, and
your sport has never been more popular.
Exactly. Like
your league has never been more popular than it is right now. Let's capitalize.
Yeah, I completely agree.
I guess protect somebody because like we can't tell if you're the next Greg Bibb if we can't tell just exactly how you messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like if we keep everything hush hush behind the scenes, then it's like, oh well, maybe this was the best they could do, and and then it comes out that ooh, sister, you did what? You took Johnny Flynn over. Like, oh, okay.
I need to figure out who's picking Hashim to beat. Like, I need to know like what is going down. But no, that's where I'm at. Like, I the fact that we made a video at the end of the W season and we are talking about it now, and we have basically got no new information, like besides like this staffing for the Valkyries. That's it. That's all we know. That just doesn't make sense to me. I guess just generally speaking though, like we're kind of referring back a little bit to our past video. I know, Shawnee, you mentioned Melissa Smith. I know for me, I'm just looking at the links, and just whatever player, someone's going to be unprotected there. Like multiple players, like there's going to be several like really, really solid pieces. Whether it be a Diamond Miller getting a fresh start, or maybe like a Dorka Juhas that has already like kind of shown the sparks. Like, I'm interested in seeing how that goes. And also, like, for Seattle, this is a very interesting get out of jail free card. If you leave someone unprotected that you don't want there anymore, that maybe you feel is like, I'm not picking a side or anything. I'm not saying who, but this is a very interesting way to try and get off a contract potentially. Like if you feel like it is for the betterment of your team. And
Joel Lloyd, get ready to learn Valkyrie.
or Skylar too. Like they're both on 1 year deals, you know. So like if they feel like oh man, that would be funny. Like I said, there's no insight or anything into that, but it is an option, you know, that maybe they feel like that is their best way to resolve this issue, especially in a league where you don't see superstar trades really ever. Like this is a very unique opportunity to try and dismantle this roster and rebuild it in a different way that you feel like won't have the whatever issues are going on in house. If you can find a way to reduce them, this might be a way to do it. So those are like the two teams that I'm kind of eyeing right now to see who gets picked away from. But yeah, I don't know.
No cap space enters the protected draft, right? You can only protect 3 people. Who's on your roster?
That's wicked. For our roster?
5 people, you can only protect 3.
What is that? I'm not doing that.
Survivor. All right, that's another episode.
We have chemistry. We're not breaking team chemistry.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we have chemistry.
We are 1 actually, so it would be just you're protecting 1.
That's 5 fingers, 1 hand. Come on now, this is
1 band, 1 sound.
Come on, you hear it?
That was a test.
Come on now.
Trust exercise.
Immediately rejected. Ew. But yeah, like I said, I really genuinely wish we could have more conversation about this expansion draft, but like it's the same conversation. So like I said, I'll put the video back in the description below for anyone to kind of refresh and see where we're at. But yeah, certainly after the expansion draft, we're gonna have plenty to talk about because we're gonna figure out, I mean, everything really then. So we're gonna be here for that. But yeah, up until now, we're kind of, we kind of just gotta wait until Friday, I guess, which is ridiculous, frankly.